Hey guys, Clark here, doing my weekly upload. So I want to apologize for not posting one last weekend. I've been at a trade school in Salt Lake City, so I'm really sorry about that. I'll try to post a double this weekend, just to make up for that. This video specifically, is going to be about flashlights, namely the Black Scout Survival BSS. So let's just get you right there. See, it probably won't focus. The lighting is bad for that. It's got the Black Scout logo, and on the other side says Black Scout Survival. I'm going to give you guys an overview of this light, my opinions of it, and some other options just based on how this is marketed. So just stay tuned. Okay, awesome. So this is the light. Firstly, I want to say that this is my second take of this portion of the video, and I just completed a take and found out that the camera was shaking so bad, so I apologize. I don't know why I'm apologizing, because you aren't going to see it, but it's whatever. It's fine. I'm okay with that. So this is the light. As you can see, it has the Black Scout Survival logo in two places. One spelled out, the other one's just the logo. It has the Wowtac and logo, as well as the light model, so the A1S. Things that I do like about this light are, this is just the A1S model in general, is the actuator, or the changer for the modes is right here instead of having to use the tail cap. So if you turn the light on and you're using it, all you have to do is click this and it'll cycle through the modes. I'm not going to give you the exact specs of them at the moment. If you would like, you can look it up on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description box. But this light is for the money, which is, it's $40. It runs $40 on Amazon, at least when it did when I purchased it. I would recommend this light, but I would not recommend this light for what it's marketed as, which is an EDC light. They sell this as an EDC flashlight, and I understand the purpose, because they are trying to sell a light that's got multi-functions and is capable of being a defensive tool, as well as being a light that you can use just as, a utility tool, which I understand. And he does a really good job, Jack over at Black Scout Survival, of designing this so you can, have like a normal looking flashlight with a removable strike bezel, as well as it comes with a removable non-reflective red lens cover, or red lens, which I do not have at the moment to show you. I currently have it misplaced, but I never use that anyway. That's more for camping, or if you're out in the dark and you don't want to lose your night vision, and you have time, and you have tons of time, and you can switch out a cap to liquid red and then switch it back if you want the strike bezel on, or if you just can leave it in red. I guess that's your own deal. But like I said, I recommend this light, but not as an EDC light. This is a 1-inch diameter flashlight, and let me compare it to my current and favorite EDC light, which is the Streamlight Stylus Pro. Tested and tried. You can look up reviews of this light anywhere, and it is highly recommended all across the board, all across YouTube. It's just an all-around good light, and it's trusted, and I trust it. The only thing I can say that I don't appreciate about, this light, or most flashlights in general, are the pocket clips, which is why I started carrying my EDC the way I do. And if you don't know, look up my EDC video for the month of June. So let's look at the size difference here. Obviously, it's much thinner in diameter than the Black Scout Survival light, and as well as being, if you have the strike bezel on, I apologize, the strike bezel on, it's quite a bit shorter. If you do not, and you're going from flashlight to flashlight, it's fairly close, so that's not a big problem. And some people may be able to EDC this light. They may be able to justify fitting this in their pocket day in and day out, because that's what EDC is. EDC is not leaving it in your car. It's not putting it in your backpack. It's having it on your person. If you were to lose all bags and all packs and not be able to access your car, what do you have on you? That's what you're carrying every day. That's what your EDC is. That's how I take it. That's my personal opinion of EDC. And so when people say, "Oh, I just left it in the car," or it's just in my bag and my locker somewhere, that's not real EDC. Because if something were to happen like that, and you don't have it on your person, then you weren't prepared for it. So this light is not something I'm able to carry on my person every day at every moment like I am with this one. So, having said that, and if you were to look at this not as an EDC flashlight, it is a fantastic light. It is well built and extremely affordable. It's extremely value friendly. It's a budget light. Some people get nervous when you say budget because they think low quality. If you're using this as a light, it's gonna serve and function perfectly as a flashlight. If you start banging it around just to test out how durable the strike bezel is, that's when you might run into some issues. This is a last resort tool. This is not something you should whip out and smash on a tree just to see how tough. Some people might want to torture test it, and that's totally fine for video purposes or just testing purposes, but don't expect electronics to hold up to that kind of abuse. Just putting that out there. The retention ring on it is Clay Zion, Kley space Zion, Zion, excuse me. Retention ring made of anodized aluminum. And I put it on there because I personally carry this in my car, and I figured because I'm not going to be carrying it on my body every day, I can afford to add a little bit extra bulk, because when you're carrying it, it's not heavy. The ring is not heavy. But if I were to carry it, it adds a lot of retention, as it's supposed to. And like I said, because I'm not carrying on my person, it's not discomforting or bulky or protruding out of pockets in ways that I would not like. So, having said all that, that is my overview of this flashlight. It's not necessarily a review, and I'm not giving the specs. I'm giving my opinion of the light. And really, if you just want it short, I should have probably put this at the beginning, but as a light, as a utility tool, this is fantastic. As an EDC flashlight, it falls short for me. So that is my overview. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, most importantly, comment.